As we begin to explore an exercise in body sensations, it's important to understand that we're doing this in order to revitalize our capacity as human beings to fully sense and feel our physical presence. It's the difference between cognitively knowing that we have a knee joint and actually feeling and being aware of that knee joint. And we have to remember that we have millions and millions of sensory cells within our bodies, deep within our organs and our tissues, and on the surface of our skin, there are countless sensory interactions happening all the time. And yet we're often unaware of them, even though they're very real and they're very present. One of the reasons this happens, in part, is because our bodies have become desensitized. That desensitization has happened partially due to education, partially due to upbringing. I mean, how many times have we been told to ignore those little discomforts that we may be feeling? And we do until those discomforts become acute. And they can become acute pain. It could also be acute pleasure that distracts us or masks the more subtle things that are going on in our bodies. Also, obsessive thinking and worry can mask those subtle feelings, making them unnoticed or unperceivable. This exercise will help us to exit the thinking mind, and especially when undesirable thinking goes on, negative thinking happens. One of the ways we can escape that is through body sensations, and it brings us back to a peaceful calm, to silence and tranquility. For our first exercise in body sensations, we're going to start with posture as a beginning point, where we talk about the 5 regions of the posture: the head, the neck, the shoulders, the lumbar, the pelvis region. And what we're going to do is scan, like we did in the very first video, and adjust posture. But as we adjust posture, we're also going to be searching for any sensations that may become aware of. For instance, as we scan from the head down through the neck and adjust posture, we may feel a twinge. As we go down through the lumbar area, we may feel the sensation of pressure from a belt. It's important to be aware of those sensations, to monitor them, to what they call clock them. Be aware of them. If you don't feel anything right away, that's okay. Your body's not used to doing this. Be patient. Try to clock. Try to become aware of any sensation that may develop as you adjust your body posture. Scan up and down from the head, right down to the torso, hips, legs, and feet. Scan. Become aware of any sensation that might be there. Don't linger on it too long. Just observe it. Clock it. Scan again. Be like that police dog which is sniffing out clues, looking for sensations. Observe them. Don't comment on them. Don't judge them. Just observe them. If you're able to scan your body and its posture, you may find the reward of relaxation and peacefulness as you do this. In our next exercise, we're going to get a little more specific. And instead of scanning the entire body, looking for sensations, we're going to focus even more on a specific area of the body. It could be, for example, the head. It could be just the shoulder area. It could be just your lap and your hips, or it could be your feet. For instance, let's take the head. As I scan my head, I may not feel anything. I don't have a headache. I feel nothing. Until I move, maybe. Help yourself. Move your head a little bit. Ah, I feel tension right at the base of my head, right here. In fact, it actually clicked when I moved it. Now I'm not going to move it. I'm going to pay attention to it. Do I still feel that? Yes, I can feel that muscle. It's always been there. I just wasn't aware of it. Can I feel my scalp? No. However, if I move it, okay, that's a sensation. Now, I'm going to take my hands away. I'm suddenly aware. I can actually feel my scalp. Can I feel my eyes? Move them. Help yourself. Move them. Maybe lick your lips. Get moisture on them. Wow. I can feel the cold air against the wetness of my lips. I can feel the dryness that's always been there. I just wasn't aware of it. That's isolating the area of the head. You could do the exact same thing with the feet. You can feel your feet encased in your shoe. Can you feel the pressure of the shoe around your feet? Can you feel the weight of your foot on the floor, on the sole of your shoe? If you can't, move your foot a little bit. Move your toes. Ah, now I feel it. Now stop moving them. Are you able to sense the weight of your foot on your sole? Are you able to sense the pressure of your shoe against the skin of your foot? Do you feel temperature? You're isolating a specific area of the body, and you're trying to feel all the sensations that are there. You just weren't aware of them. Isolate an area of the body and patiently observe the sensations that have always been there. And if you can't feel anything, you have the permission to help yourself. Move something so that you do feel it. Then stop moving it and see if you can continue to feel it. In this final section, what we're going to try to do is a little more challenging. Actually, it's a great deal more challenging. Previously, we isolated different parts of the body, the head, the torso, the legs, the arms, the feet, and we discovered the sensations that were in those specific parts of the body. Now, we're going to try to feel the sensation of the body as a whole, as a complete unit, as a complete one. And what is that sensation of feeling the entire body in its completeness, in its wholeness, not individual areas, not the heart, not the chest, the belly, the knees, the legs, the ankles, the head. Quietly, peacefully concentrate on the whole body as one entire global unit. As you attempt to feel the tranquility and peace of a full body sensation, something that may sidetrack you or derail your ability to feel that is pain. If that should happen, do not run from the pain. It's going to be there. It's going to catch you. Instead, observe the pain. Stay with it. Analyze the pain. Is it sharp? Is it a dull pain? Is it an aching pain, a stabbing pain? Is it a punch-like pain? Does it have heat? What kind of pain is it? Look at it. Does it radiate? or does it stay in one spot? Does it move? Do you feel the pain going to different places? As you observe the pain, for as difficult as that is, you might find one of two things happening. The pain may dissipate, diminish, or it may completely disappear, which would be ideal. If it doesn't, the second thing might happen. Simply by observing and monitoring it, you will suffer less, because pain is a physical thing. Suffering is a mental thing. Simply observing and analyzing the pain will allow you to suffer mentally less. And a wonderful, marvelous thing may happen. You may experience, I feel pain, but I'm not suffering. Or, I'm in pain, but I suffer less.